Alright, before we begin, I want to share with you guys something strange that is connected to this week's chapter of Toriko. Now, early in the morning, a spoiler pic was released on the Manga Helpers forums showing the page when Toriko was biting onto the Monkey King. However, the top panel was pixelated, implying that Toriko was doing, something he really shouldn't be doing in a shonen series. I don't know why he did it, probably to mess with the Toriko fans, but this arc is weird enough as it is, and he doesn't really need to make this even weirder. And speaking of this week's chapter, I have so many questions. Hey guys, LunaSpawn27 here, bringing you Toriko chapter 315, musical performance of 240 trillion. So the chapter begins right where it left off, the four heavenly kings using their Embu Shiteno Seiken on the Monkey King, but it's not a surprise that it wasn't enough to take down the Monkey King, as he grabs onto their fused arm and shows off his angry face, and holy shit, that is a lot of veins. Tries to take a bite out of them one more time, but they defuse their cells to separate and dodge the attack. Thus, yet again, we get another chapter of Monkey King hype. No matter what they do, even though they combined all their cells in their Embu techniques, they couldn't even cause a tiny little scratch on the Monkey King. So first is Zebra using the Embu 240 Cho Shiteno Cho Ompa voice cutter, which translates to Monkey Martial Arts 240 trillion cell for Heavenly King's supersonic wave voice cutter. God damn, when you translate the name of the attack, it's a very long one. However, the Embu voice cutter managed to create a hole in the hair dome, but it didn't even break the skin on the Monkey King. So next is Coco using the combo tech Embu 240 Cho Shiteno Mold Spear Ranbu, which is the Mold Spear Wild Dance, but the Monkey King dodges all the spears, which according to Coco were going nearly at the speed of light. And in case you guys don't know what the speed of light is, it is 299,792,458 meters per second. This means that the freaking Monkey King can go just as fast, or in this case, even faster than the speed of light. What the fuck? Does that make him faster than the Flash? Or maybe even faster than Superman? God damn it, this is only the third page and I'm already overwhelmed by how freaking OP this monkey is. Anyway, the Monkey King tries to eat them again, but Zebra, Toriko, and Sunny combine their Otokabe, Fork Shield, and Super Gaishi to create a shield to defend themselves, but they couldn't completely block the Monkey King's attack. Toriko tries again to grab onto Pear, but his arm was destroyed when the Monkey King swatted it with his tail. But that's okay because it was a poison doll. So the real Toriko, Coco, Sunny, and Zebra were behind the Monkey King, fused their arms again, reached down right between his legs, and grabbed onto one of... No, I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna laugh, okay? I'm better than that. Anyway, as I said before, they grabbed onto one of the monkey balls, but no matter how hard they pulled, it wouldn't even budge. It was like they were giant spears fused to the earth, and oh god! Great, now the earth has balls! God damn, this arc is so weird! I'm really sorry for laughing. I'm trying really hard not to, but when I read this chapter, you can't help but laugh at some of the weird stuff that's going on, especially in this current arc. So the Monkey King reaches behind him, grabs onto the four heavenly kings, and cranes his neck so far up that he was close to biting their heads off. Well, he does bite them, but I'm not sure where he bit them. From what I can tell in the panels, I can assume it's their arms. So Toriko, being desperate, uses the jet fork, which does knock the Monkey King away from them. However, by doing that, he released the arm of his gourmet cell demon, making his Embu fall apart, causing him to be affected by the 100 times normal gravity. Now, I like this one panel here where it shows how much the gravity is affecting Toriko. Even though the Monkey King was holding his leg, the gravity was still pulling at Toriko, causing his body to be stretched by the gravity. So the Monkey King bites him, and the rest of the four Heavenly Kings had to cancel their Embu. Zebra using Death Knuckle and Sunny using Satan Hair, but that just riled up the Monkey King, knocking them back, and the sheer force destroyed the hair dome. And even though he's using Satan Hair, the hair that was supposed to consume anything it touches, it it doesn't really consume the Monkey King since he grabs onto the arm and takes a bite out of it. Coco then tried to use devil poison, but just like before, the Monkey King gets riled up and within a single punch destroyed the mountain peak. Now, according to the manga stream translation, it was said that 100G Mountain was destroyed, but when the four Heavenly Kings fell, they ended up at the mountainside. So I don't think 100G Mountain was destroyed. I think the Monkey King just destroyed the peak of the mountain with a single freaking punch. Unfortunately, their food luck seemed to have run out because they ended up in a field of Sandoriko plants who have already released their pollen. All their bodily fluids started leaking out of their bodies, and if things couldn't possibly get any worse for them, the freaking Monkey King followed them. Even though he too is affected by the Sandoriko's pollen, he is still able to move because apparently if you use Embu, you can ward off the effects of the pollen. I guess that explained why the Monkey King wasn't affected by Kaka's Sandoriko, but I didn't think that warding off energy using Embu also applies to the effects of the Sandoriko pollen. And as you can see in this one panel here, even his body fluids were leaking out of his body, so he's also affected by the Sandoriko pollen, but not as much as the four Heavenly Kings, since his Embu is stronger, and I can assume because of that, he's not losing a lot of bodily fluids to the point where he can still move and also still not be affected by the gravity. Anyway, the Monkey King grabs them, is about to take a bite. Their bodies are so weakened that they couldn't defend themselves, but Toriko wasn't going to give up with a fight, thinking, well, if it's time to be eaten now, then you are going to be eaten by me instead. He bites the Monkey King's upper lip, and by the way, this was the panel that I was talking about earlier. Somehow biting his upper lip teleported him and Toriko to the back channel where they see frickin' Komatsu, who is alive, and Monkey King's girlfriend, who's there for some reason, and then the Monkey King cries, and then his balls drop, and that's where the chapter ends. What? Seriously, what the hell just happened? I have so many questions right now, but before you get to them, what I think about this chapter. I really did like the action, it was really good, and once again Shimabukuro hypes up the freaking Monkey King, reminds us all that he is OP'd as all hell. But then we got to the part with the back channel, which left off in a confusing WTF cliffhanger ending. Now, I don't hate the ending, but it got me wondering what the hell just happened. How did Komatsu end up in the back channel? And since he's in the back channel, I can assume he is alive because his heart was also in the back channel. But does that mean that Coco knew about the back channel and hid Komatsu there? Since he did create that poison doll to fool Kaka, but then why is Monkey King Bambina's girlfriend in the back channel as well? And since the Monkey King did grab Coco, Sunny, and Zebra, did they also enter the back channel as well, or did they have to bite on the Monkey King to enter? And since Pierre fell because the Monkey King was crying, I'm assuming because he's so happy to see his girlfriend again, and I can also assume that he can grow back his balls. Was this the final step to complete the Embu dance? I don't know how the hell biting each other is supposed to be the final step, but maybe the Monkey King wasn't trying to bite the four Heavenly Kings or eat them. This is a big stretch here, but maybe he was trying to kiss them. I did read some comments saying that the Embu dance was supposed to be some sort of like mating dance or something, and Toriko did bite his upper lip, so does that technically count as a kiss? Oh god, it's actually pretty weird if you think about it. You know, there's a part of me that wishes that the kiss is not the final step to the Embu dance, but what I really hope in next week's chapter is for some questions to be answered, because we really need some answers right now. So overall, this chapter was good in terms of its action, but when it came to that ending, it just left me confused and really wanting an explanation. So tell me guys, what do you think of this week's chapter of Toriko? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Any ideas or possible theories you have on why Pear dropped, how Komatsu is still alive, and what you think the final step of the Embu dance is? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe to more videos, and be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that is Toriko chapter 315. I'm going to respond 27, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.